What's up, everybody? It's OtherJesus. It's late on my side of the pond right now. Super tired, but it's time for another episode of Poopin' on Pilots. And in this episode, we're going to be focusing on the LMG Spitfire. And that's because I'm in the middle of Gen 6 right now, and you gotta use the Spitfire to get from Gen 6 to Gen 7. And pretty much whenever I do one of these generation challenges, I pretty much stick with the weapon the entire gen. Even if I'm at level 50, which I am now, I just stick with the weapon just to kind of torture myself. And what happened there? Let's watch that instant replay, because it's like, what? Okay. Whatever. I just thought that was pretty cool. Smash that pilot out of the air. I mean, because what would a Poopin' on Pilots video, what would a Titanfall video be without a little bit of Titan action in there? Give that pilot some triple threat. Now, there was a big announcement today because it is Gamescom 2014 and Electronic Arts, EA, they had their presser today. And what was this? Actually, what's this right here? Let's watch this one back too. I put this one in here for you guys. Yeah, I don't know. Got a little destruction going on right here with the Spitfire. Check out this pilot. I see that guy with the cloak there. Got some hit markers on him. And I'm watching. I'm paying attention. I don't see him pop out, though. There comes his boyfriend, though. Take care of him. The Spitfire goes all over the place. It really does. So you got to be careful with it. Nice to have some teammates around. Not always the best in close quarters. But you can do damage with it in close quarters. Just the kind of thing is, as you can see, and I'm sure Titanfall veterans, you've played with it, it kicks up quite a bit that first time, and it's hard to just get in on your shot right away. But sometimes, like right there, it's just like, seems so accurate. I think the thing is that if you don't scope in, like if you don't ADS, then it's a lot more stable. But if you do ADS, there's a major kick to it. So it's kind of a trade-off there. But I really do like this weapon. You can get some pretty long, medium to long range kills with it, and it can even take out a sloppy Hemlock guy right there. But there was 2 or 3 guys right there, and couldn't quite stay alive up there. I probably should have moved because I was just torturing those guys. They came hunting me down. Anyway, back to Gamescom 2014. Electronic Arts had their presser today, and of course there was a little bit of Titanfall news for us. Respawn announced their 3rd and final DLC pack, and it's called IMC Rising. And not much info about it, no screenshots except for this kind of little art drawing that you can find on Titanfall.com. They did release the names of the maps. So there's 3 maps: Backwater, Zone 18, and Sand Trap. So they didn't release any screenshots, they didn't release any video of the maps. They just kind of talked about the maps and the 3rd and final DLC. They did say that new game modes were coming. Now there's been talk about the Wingman, the 2v2 Titan. We still haven't seen that yet. I thought that we might have seen that already, but haven't seen that game mode yet. So definitely that game mode is coming. But then they mentioned that we are going to be getting some other game modes. They didn't specifically say game types. Addie was on stage and she said that we're going to be getting some new game modes that hordes of the fan base have been asking about. Now, I'm no expert, but if there's 2 game types or modes that I know of that have been talked about a lot or debated about a lot or asked about, one of them is a pilot-only mode, which I definitely support, but I think that 6v6 might be pretty lonely on these big Titanfall maps, so maybe like an 8v8 pilot mode, maybe? Or maybe just a pilot-only mode, because I think a lot of people have been asking for that, or at least debating about it. But the other thing that really caught my attention was when she said that hordes of fans have been asking about a particular game mode. So I wonder if that was like a little bit of a hint that we might be seeing a horde mode. Now that could mean a number of things. That could mean that you can just party up with, you know, a couple friends. Say even if it's a party of 6, like you fill up a party of 6 and you and your 5 buddies just fight off waves of titans and grunts and AI pilots. Who knows? Could be really cool. Or it could mean that there's like another training mission. You know how there when you first start the game you can play the training mission, and you kind of get tested against the grunts and other pilots, and you learn to use the weapons, and then at the end of the training you kind of you kind of fight off a wave of titans. So it could be something like that. It could be like another little mini campaign add-on. So lots of cool stuff on the horizon, and I like that they're, you know, that they're kind of focusing on different areas of Titanfall. It almost seems like they're hinting that, you know, Titanfall 2 is going to have more of a campaign, because they seem to have a focus on the lore, you know, on the backstory, and I think that's really important. I think that Titanfall 2 or whatever comes next needs that. It's that kind of connection that really, you know, for lack of a better word off the top of my head, it's that kind of connection that helps it's that kind of story that helps players connect. You know, when there's characters, when you're a playable character, not just a faceless pilot. When you're a playable character with a name and you're going against other characters, other enemies that have names and they have places in the story, it really helps the community, the user base, the fans, even the casual players, what have you. It helps them connect to the game. I mean, can you really imagine a game like Halo being so successful if it was just multiplayer, if there wasn't this iconic Master Chief character? No, it's kind of hard to imagine that. And if you look at back on a game, Shadowrun, which kind of did what Titanfall did, but didn't get anywhere near as popular as Titanfall. But if you remember Shadowrun, it didn't have a campaign. It was pretty much strictly multiplayer, and I thought it was a really cool game. A couple of my friends on my friends list played it at the time on the Xbox 360. I put that in slow motion right there. Oh, and by the way, here's how I use a rematch card right here. So I noticed this guy's kind of like camping in the room right there. I used my rematch card. I did think that was a pilot there right when I spawned in, but I see this guy in here with my wall hacks on. I throw a couple arc mines down in case he comes out, and I'm like, this guy's not coming out. He's just camping on Bravo. So, you know, I was a little risky, but I'm a little cocky, so I sneak around in here and boom, boot to the face, get jump kicked, paddock fresh, whatever a paddock fresh is. So I don't know, guys. I'm just really excited. I'm still loving Titanfall. I mean, I crack out on this game so hard. I mean, I have other stuff to do in my real life, and I gotta make these videos for you guys because I still love doing this YouTube channel for you guys. And by the way, if you haven't seen my other video, I recently hit 500 subscribers. I did a thank you video, and there's some info in there about a contest. So if you're interested in the contest, check it out. Check out that video for the contest details, because there's kind of a hidden surprise prize. A hidden surprise prize? I don't even know what that means. But we're nearing the end of the video here. So I just want to say thanks again for watching. Thanks again, 500 subscribers, man. That really is awesome. That means a lot. So keep it coming. If you're a Titanfall fan and you watched this video and you made it this far, definitely check out my contest video. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. Or if you have any feedback for me on what you'd like to see on the channel, please leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Alright guys, it's OtherJesus. I'm out. Sleep well.